The Big Show with Night and Day. Get a hell of a caffeine fix from your local Night and Day from just $4.50.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hodaki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon. It is the 12th of July, 2024, and you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. An absolute tragedy for The Big Show. As you'll notice, we're still a voice down.
Yeah.
Mogi, the legend, turned up today. He was here when I arrived to do the show, looking to do the show, and, of course, come with the fellas to my family batch this weekend. But then he felt like crap again, Keyzie.
Yeah.
And he's gone home.
Well, I walked in and I was stoked. I was the last to arrive, which is weird because I'm usually early and waiting for you guys. And I walked in, I see Mogi there.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely accurate.
Well, hang on, Jase, just telling a story here, man. Mogi was there, Hoity J was there, Pugs was there, everyone was looking really happy. And then Mogi just looked at me and he said, I'm going home, Keyzie.
Yeah.
And then Boss Toddy was like, he's got no gas in the tank, I'm sending him home.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a shame, really, because we've got a fantastic actor, stand-up comedian as well, Johanna Cosgrove, coming on the show later today because she stars in a new TV show on TV3, or 3 now, which features Mike Minogue in one of his greatest ever performances. So we'll have to interview her without Mike.
Yeah. To be honest with you, mate, I'm gutted because I was really looking forward to having Mogi there for the weekend to show him my charcuterie board.
Oh, your cheese platter.
My cheese platter and stuff like that.
Well, you can show me in Pugs there.
And I was hoping that, because him and I were going to do the sleep in the sleep out together.
Right.
Which is separate from the main sort of batchy area.
Well, you can still sleep there.
Well, it's just not the same without Mogi.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Should we flag it?
Oh, I mean...
Well, you said it. You just said it's not the same without Mogi. Maybe we flag it. Because to be honest, my wife would love me to do that because we've got to finish our edging.
Can I keep the 16? Can I keep the 1600? Oh, well, we have to, man. Because
we're gonna have to go.
If you're pulling out now, just within 24 hours, I have to keep the 1600.
Yeah, I'm not going to pull out just for edging.
Now, listen, it's a big show ahead, as Keyzie has stated. Also, Shout Out Friday. Text us 3483. If you've got any shout-outs, let us know.
Also coming up inside the next 30 minutes, Would You Rather? It is your chance to get in the draw for a once-in-a-lifetime trip to either Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final. You just have to tell us which one of those two things you would rather go to. That'll be happening soon. Get ready to call 0800 Hodaki.
Great stuff, Keyzie. Here's Basement Jacks.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, yeah, Weezer on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 12 minutes past 4 o'clock. Any shout-outs there, Keyzie, on 3483?
Certainly are, Jase. First shout-out on 3483. G'day, it's me, Pugs. I'm joining you in the studio for this break.
Good on you, Pugs, son.
Hey, thanks so much.
Hey, I just want to say before you get into the shout-outs, Pugs, son, has the most sensational haircut at the moment. I'm loving it, Pugs.
Jase, that means a lot coming from you, man.
It's looking good, man.
I'm feeling good. I'm not going to be able to get to the batch. I won't be able to get out the door with how big my head's gotten.
Yeah, at least it's got that sick mullet on it now. It is a mullet. It looks fantastic. But
just lucky you're going to have heaps of connies because you're hot. Sorry, man.
Full disclosure to everyone listening, Jase has had a Red Bull. Okay, so if he starts just randomly interrupting you mid-yarn, that's why. A big shout-out here to my brother Alan Kang, the drummer from Psychoda. That's a big shout-out there on 3483.
Yeah, okay, never heard of them, but that's cool.
Shout-out to my mate Ricky for having me up at his pad for the past year. He's really done me well, and I'm very comfortable up at his. Thanks. That's from Mark in South Christchurch.
Yeah, good on you, Mark, you bludger.
You bludgebone. And big shout-out to the flowers at Buffer Construction in Christchurch East. Cheers, that's from Barry.
Yeah, good on you. I didn't mean that about Mark, by the way.
Yeah,
good on you, mate. Thanks for acknowledging your mate. I think that's really good. Now, listen, fellas, we're off to the batch in how many, 2 hours?
You are 3. The show's just started, so 3 hours. Good maths, Jase.
Damn it, man. I had a bit of an anxiety attack this afternoon, and it happens every time my wife and I go to the batch, and it's, where are the batch keys?
Right. How many copies of the keys are there?
Just one copy. Oh, we've got one copy.
So one copy?
Well,
so there's two pairs of keys.
There's someone else has another set of keys, Keyzie, and then there's another set which I'm not going to tell anyone about
So there's
where they
three
may
sets.
be.
So there's two copies of the original set.
Yeah, so there's two copies of the original set.
So there's three sets of keys.
Yes.
And you're not telling me where one of them is, and you don't know where the other one is.
Yes. So we were. It was quite serious, actually. We were frantically going. I was effing and jeffing, as you can imagine.
You're
and
joking.
Then eventually, after half an hour, we found it. So crisis averted. All
We've
right,
got
fellas?
the keys.
But the funny thing is, my wife and I do that every single time we go to the batch, which
My
is.
wife.
Come on, Pugs, man. It's midway through.
Sorry,
Yeah, sorry.
Which is where the are the keys? And you'd think after going there for 20 years,
Sorry, I was
we'd you need a Red Bull, Keyzie. You'd think after going there for 20 years, we'd hang them in the same place, Pug son. You know what I mean? But we never do.
Yeah, I think you would do that as well.
They're in
Yeah.
my
Or
undie-
actually, I think any reasonable person would do that, yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is something that really gets inside my goat. At my house, we have a bowl where we put our keys.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah, you're
That's
talking.
so sick.
Yeah.
Crack open the connies.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. We have a bowl on our it's a buffet table near the door.
Buffet, all right.
Pugs, don't you do a wheezy laugh to that. And every day I get home, I put my wallet in there, my keys in there, and like garage door opener if I need it. Whereas every day my wife just sort of throws her keys somewhere random and the next day can't find them. So it's like, use the bowl. All right? There's a reason we've got a bowl full of keys, and it's not the reason you're about to make a joke about.
Yeah.
Hey, just quickly, fellas. In the back of my car, I've got my collection of board games. After this, might just go through them. You tell me which ones you guys want me to bring to the
Sure.
batch.
Yeah, keen.
That'll good? That'll good, Jase?
Hating it already.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Muse there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 21 minutes past 4 o'clock.
Just for those listening, keep an ear out for the cue to call for Would You Rather, your chance to go to Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final. When you hear it, give us a call, 0800 Hodaki, and you'll get yourself in the draw for one of those two. It's going to be happening very soon. Fellas, and I say fellas because we've now got Pugs in the studio with us.
Hello.
Again, he was here just before,
God, you're
actually.
looking so hot, man.
Thanks, man.
He's got a new mullet, by the way. It looks great. So we're going to the batch tonight, Jase's family batch, straight after the show. We're staying there tomorrow night as well. I've got a massive board game collection.
Awesome.
Yeah, so my wife and I are big into board games, and we've got a big ottoman. You take the lid off, and all the games are in there stacked up.
That's so sick,
That
man.
is awesome, man. You got an ottoman full of board games.
My
Yeah.
ottoman's just got like ottoman stuffing in it, you know?
Yeah,
it's-
mate.
that's probably more of a
games
poo.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Can't say that, man.
So I've got a big bag of them in my car. I don't want to take all of them, but what I'll do is I'll read out a selection. You guys tell me if you want me to bring it or not, all right?
Sure, man.
I've got Guess Who? Guess Who?
I love Guess Who.
Oh, that is
I haven't played
awesome.
that in
Yeah.
a
Oh,
long
same.
time.
Guess Who's great. Yeah,
Yeah, tick.
it's the Big Bang Theory edition. Is that all good?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
man.
Like
That
the
is
TV
awesome.
show?
Yeah,
It's the Big
yeah,
Bang
yeah.
Theory. That's like a
I
real
love that show.
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I've got Monopoly. You guys keen to play Monopoly,
Oh, I
maybe?
love me a
It's a
bit of
classic.
Monopoly.
It's a long game, but we'll have some time
We're
there to
gonna
really
have
get
some
into
time,
it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I always love scoring Mayfair.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
there's not actually Mayfair in this one because it's the Thunderbirds edition.
Oh, yeah. Like
yeah.
real old school TV. Yeah, I remember Thunderbirds. That was
Yeah,
sick.
cool.
Collector's edition, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll chuck that in. Cluedo.
Yes, it was the
little
priest with the
mysterious.
thingy.
Yeah.
and
The lead pipe and
Colonel
the
Mustard.
pool room.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's a
this-
classic.
That is good. Obviously, those people and those locations aren't in this one because I've got the Hogwarts edition.
How good.
Nothing like a bit of Harry Potter.
Yeah,
you know, for a weekend away, you know what I'm saying?
That is so good, Keyzie.
It's not Harry Potter. It's just
You've
the Hogwarts
excelled.
edition. They haven't licensed the Harry Potter trademark.
Oh.
So but there's been a murder at Hogwarts. You know, was it Professor Plum in the... You know what I mean? So I'll bring that,
Are they
though.
using the professors from Hogwarts, or they just...
No, it's just the Hogwarts as a backdrop.
Oh, okay.
It's still
yeah.
great,
That's
though.
the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically. So I'll bring that. What about Operation? Do you remember Operation?
Oh, yeah, man.
yeah, that's the one.
So good.
Didn't have that one so much as a kid. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is the Monsters Inc. edition.
Oh, yeah.
Is that so? You know how you're operating on the guy, and then his nose lights up and go if you touch the sides.
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
here, you're operating on the little green fella with one eye.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski, yeah. Oh, Pugs, you'll love this, man, because you're clearly a big Monsters.
I kind of like
yeah. Sure.
the original of that one because
Well, I don't have to put that one in.
I'm sure we can.
get the bone out and
Maybe we can start with that one as a warm-up, Jase, you know?
Well, look, how about...
No,
I won't bring it. Like,
okay,
it's-
no.
if
Oh,
you're
no,
not-
bring it.
Yeah, nah. What about Mousetrap? Have you played Mousetrap?
Oh,
No
no.
way.
It's so good,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is it?
It's great. There's like, the big course you got to put together. There's like little traps and stuff. Yeah. And also, this is the Stuart Little edition. So so they've got the characters from the movie. Remember that great movie?
I wasn't really into Stuart Little as a kid, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can give it a crack.
I remember hating that film actually.
Okay. Well, I won't bring Mousetrap. I won't bring Operation. Oh, how about Boggle Hunger Games edition?
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Gorillas there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:34. A few more suggestions on 3483 re-board games at the Batch there, Keyzie.
Yeah, I was just rattling off the board games in my collection, which ones I should take to Jase's family batch tonight. People have been texting through on 3483 their suggestions. Guess Who Big Show edition? Does your character have burnt meat patty nips? Yes, it does. Someone here suggested the Game of Life, which is good. A few people have suggested we get the Game of Twister.
Yeah.
So me, you, and Pugs on, because Mogi unfortunately is not coming anymore because he's sick, but us sort of intertwined there playing Twister.
Totally, and you just get the avocado oil and get your kid off and stuff and just, spin it and see what happens and stuff on the Twister there.
Yeah. Spin the Bottle's been suggested. And actually, Kane and Westland is keen to let us borrow his Connect 4 Expendables edition.
Hey, incidentally, there is a Connect 4 there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Which edition is it?
Oh, yeah.
You think about it. Let's do Would You Rather.
Okay.
Radio Hodaki.
Penrith have done it!
Would
Brace yourself!
you
The grand final!
rather?
Bathurst 1000!
It's the Coro Street edition, by the
Oh.
way, the Connect 4.
Yep, keen.
Todd, you mad bastard. How's life?
Not bad, mate. Not bad.
Good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust, Todd?
Builder.
Oh, God,
Massive
backbone.
backbone. What's your plan tonight and the weekend?
A bit of footy tomorrow, that's about it.
Yeah, sweet as, mate.
Jase, can I predict that he wants to go to the NRL Grand Final, Todd?
100%.
Yeah.
Good stuff, mate.
All right, mate. You're in the draw. I'll chuck you over to Puxan, all right?
Beauty, thanks.
Good luck, mate. Who we got there?
Matt.
Oh, Matt, you mad bastard. How's life?
G'day, fellas. How you all going? All good?
Yeah, good,
Good,
thanks,
thanks,
mate.
man.
Good. What do you do for a crust, Matt?
I'm actually in logistics.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Backbone.
backbones.
What's your plan this weekend, Matt?
Oh, I've got to go to my mother-in-law's 80th birthday. Yes.
Oh, that
You
sounds like
sound really stoked about it, man.
Yeah, well, that's Saturday night taken care of for about an hour. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Matt. This is a true story. I went to an 80-year-old birthday party many, many years ago, and it was the most out of it I've ever been in my life.
The drugs were flowing. Eh?
Yeah, they were party animals, mate. It was crazy. All right, Matt, would you rather?
I would like to go to Bathurst. Thanks.
Oh, good on you, mate.
Were you going to try and predict that one, Keyzie?
Yeah, I was going to say Matt from Howick, mother-in-law, definitely Bathurst vibes I was getting from Matt. You're in the draw, mate.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Good on you, man. Ben, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks,
Good,
man.
Ben,
Good.
Hey, Ben, quick question. What do you do for a crust?
Oh, I'm a chippy boy.
Yeah, backbone.
Backbone.
Massive backbone. Hey, Ben, what are you doing for the weekend?
Oh, maybe a bit of twister after that, eh, boy?
Yeah, how are you, baby?
Yeah, why not?
That sounds
Why not?
great. Hey, Ben, Bathurst or NRL, mate?
Oh, NRL all day, boys. NRL.
Yeah, good on you, Ben.
Yeah, I'd say it's about
Oh.
70-30 at the moment, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
That's
NRL.
the vibe I'm getting.
It's because of the Wars, man. People are all about it. Ben, you're in the draw, mate.
Awesome. Appreciate it, fellas.
Good
No
on
worries.
you, mate. Stay on the line and old Puxan and Studio B will sort you out. Hey, no Warriors this weekend, speaking of which.
Yeah, they're on the bye.
Oh,
Yeah, they're having a wee bit of a rest there.
stink.
Oh, you're real gutted, aren't you?
Totally, man.
Oh, this is a tune.
Turn it up.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 4:46. Now, Keyzie, you know, weird stuff happens to me, right?
All the time, yeah.
Yeah.
I've witnessed it. It's bizarre.
It is very odd. And it's often people
That's right.
that randomly come up to me and just start talking about stuff.
That's right. So let's just say, I first noticed that we were in Taranaki for our first ever live show. We were all standing outside a hotel, and this weird dude came up to you and just said, "And the world keeps spinning."
Yeah.
And you went, "Yes, it does, mate." And then he walked off, even though Mike and I were right next to you.
Yes.
They always target you. It's quite funny.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, sometimes without being a dick, I think people recognise me maybe and start talking. But a lot of the time it's just random. And I had a double whammy today.
Oh, yeah?
A double whammy. Strange encounters of the Hoity kind. Both these stories I'm about to tell you are true.
Okay. I assumed they would be.
I went to the supermarket today
You are joking. That can't be true.
to buy Kai for the
For the
batch there. And there's a fella that stands out, or he sits out in the front of the supermarket every single day. And I often chat to him, and he's collecting coins and stuff like that. And I often talk to him. But anyway, today was very random. As I was walking past him, he said to me, Sir, can I ask you a question? And I said, well, firstly, I'm not a sir, but yes, you can.
Right, it's pretty passive-aggressive.
Well, I mean, I'm not a sir.
Yeah, right, okay.
I'm trying to be one of the people, Keyzie.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah, cool.
And so he says to me, can you fill your mouth up with spit and then spit it out?
That's pretty random.
And I said, sorry? And he said, can you fill your mouth up with spit and then spit it out?
And so did you do that?
No.
Right.
I said, yes, I can. And he went, awesome, bro, awesome, and tried to give me a high five. And I was like, what the was about? But then as I was driving home, I was thinking to myself, did he want me to fill my mouth up with spit and spit on him?
No, I think you've added the spit on him part. I think he just wanted you to just spit. And he wanted to watch you spit.
Oh, that's even weirder then,
But I don't
Keyzie.
think he wanted you to spit on him. You've added that.
But then I got home,
Right.
and this is true.
And he was in the house.
No.
Oh.
So I get onto my driveway, and there's a dude standing in my driveway
Right.
with his back turned to me.
Are you in the car?
I'm in the car.
Right, you're on the road in the car trying to turn in.
I've turned into my driveway. He's about maybe 3 or 4 metres down my driveway with his back turned, not looking at the road, looking down my driveway.
Scoping it out.
And he was a huge unit.
Right, big fella.
Big fella.
Scary?
And I drove up about 1.5 metres behind him, and he just didn't move. And I was like, what the
Oh, sorry. What the...
is going on now?
Yeah.
And he stood there, and I waited for about a minute because I didn't want to beat my horn or anything, because I thought surely he notices that I'm here. Then I noticed that he had earbuds in, and I was like,
Oh, sorry, hang on.
So I waited another minute, and then finally he turned around, and he was a full-on looking dude, man.
Yeah.
Tats all over the face.
Yeah, right.
Full-on, intense-looking dude.
Intimidating.
And then once he noticed that I was there, he didn't actually move out of the way. He just stood in my driveway for like 10 or 15 seconds and stared at me. And I was like, what the is going on? And then eventually he just sidled away.
He sidled.
Well, he moved to the side so I could drive and park in my car park.
Right.
I get out of my car park, and he's still standing in my driveway, and I says to him, how you going, mate? You all good? And he went, yeah. And I said, oh, okay, can I help you with anything? And he went, nah.
And he just stayed there.
And he just stood there, and I was thinking to myself, what the is that about? And then in the end, because he was an intimidating dude, I just went, okay, I'm going to go down to my house and close the gate, get a glass of water and have a durry on the deck there.
Just keep an eye on things.
Thinking to myself, what the absolute was that about? But then the weird thing was, Keyzie, he stood there for 10 minutes and didn't move.
Right.
Just didn't move.
You know what you should have done?
And then he eventually wandered off.
You know what you should have done?
What's that?
Do what you did to that guy outside Countdown. Fill your mouth full of spit and just spit on him.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Stereo MCs there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Now, of course, being a Friday, the Friday Throbber after 5 o'clock. And the theme is, what was it again, Keyzie?
The theme is Road Trip Song.
Wow. No.
The theme is music for our boys' weekend.
Yeah.
Which we're going away to Jase's family batch tonight after the show.
It's just you and me playing today, though, eh?
No, Pugs is playing. He always fills in.
What do you mean he's playing?
Jase, just because he's got an amazing hit record with the Throbber, doesn't mean we can stop him from coming in.
Yeah, but he goes full yummy boys.
Yeah.
Though. It just ruins my buzz.
I love him when he goes yummy boys, because it's all sort of like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's happening after 5. Also, another chance to get yourself in the draw for either a dream trip to Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final with Would You Rather. Keep an ear out for that cue to call and get ready to call 0800 Hodaki.
As well as that, Keyzie, Mike Minogue's episode on the new show Madam dropped last night.
That's right.
And with that in mind, it's circulating a lot of conversation. We've got Johanna Cosgrove, the actor in the scene in this particular scene with Mogi. She's going to be coming in after 5 to talk to us as well.
Yeah, that's right. If you want to check the clip out in the meantime, head to the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram page.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday's going along very nicely indeed. For those of you that don't know what the Friday Throbber is, basically we each choose a tune for your Friday night to, get you started for the weekend. A throbber. Yeah. Get you up on your feet, having a bit of a boogie. Yeah. That was very good, actually, Pugson. Well
Thanks,
done.
man. Appreciate that.
Pugsan's here. Mike Minogue's been off all week with some sort of horrible flu thing. He was terrible today. Pugs is stepping up, which is never a good sign because he's got a great hit record.
Well, I'll just stop you there, Chris, because I was a late addition to the Throbber today. Obviously, we thought Mogi was possibly going to be returning to the show.
Don't start making excuses, Pugson.
This is true, though.
Sorry, I just wasn't going to say anything else. You've just really taken the steam out
All
of
I'll
my
say
engine there,
is, yes, Mogi...
Take the steam out of you, all right?
He came into the office. He was sent home because he was a shell of a human. Pugson has had to step up last minute. Having said that, I know Pugson's got a list of songs. He's well prepared.
That's where I'm coming from. It's like, and he knows what we've picked as well.
Yeah.
So, there is that.
I don't know about that.
So just keep that in mind. That's all I'll say. But you listen to our 3 songs. You call us on 0800 Hodaki. The first person to get 2 votes gets their song played in full.
Is it full Yummy Boys, your one, Pugson?
I have gone full Yummy Boys.
Let's start with Pugs' actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so this really just describes how I'm going to feel when I'm at your batch with you
Actually,
fellas.
that's right. We forgot to say the theme today is the batch weekend. Here we go.
Oh, God, it's going to be like that, is it?
This is a tune.
This is DJ Sammy. Heaven!
Yummy boys! That is so yummy.
Imagine driving along the coastline, you're flinging that one out the stereo. Get that up, you hoodie, Jay. How about that one?
Yeah, hoodie, get that up.
Fella.
That won't be going anywhere near the batch, that tune.
Speak with Jase. Let's
go me next, because this is a vibe we need to have at the batch. This is a tune. Here.
Is this the Doobie Brothers? Ah, I see.
No, you know what it's called? Long Train Running.
Oh, God.
Yeah, tune.
That is a tune.
Yeah,
that is a tune.
Doobie Brothers, that is a great tune. This is the vibe I'm going to be going for. This is the vibe I'm going to be going for at your batch, Jase. You ready?
Yeah, sure, man.
We must up the pace, turn up the bass and make some sound. Why run? And we will end your week just like a
Yummy
Sunday.
boys.
What's that song called?
Skrillex. Damien Jr., Gong Marley, Make It Bundum.
What the?
Call us now, 0800 Hodaki, if you'd like to hear one of those songs played in full New Zealand.
Well, I know which one I want.
Yeah,
And if any of those two you even get a peek in, I'll be filthy.
You have to pick one, Jason. That you pick that one.
In the meantime, here's Foo Fighters.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. And the theme today, tunes for a boys' weekend.
Yeah, that's the vibe we're going for at our batch this weekend.
Tunes for our boys' weekend, I'll say that.
Yes, our boys' weekend.
Yummy boys' weekend.
And hearing your two tunes has got me very worried about our boys' weekend.
Well, you played like a golden oldie, Doobie Brothers.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a tune,
It's
though,
fine,
man.
but
It's a
that just-
tune.
it reminds-
Well, let's start off with what Pugs, he just went
Okay,
full,
hang on.
full yummy
Change the
boys.
tone. Go for it. Remember your school dance? This is DJ Sammy Heaven.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yummy boys.
We're playing Big Bang Theory themed Guess Who with that in the background. So keen. This is the vibe Jase wants at the batch.
I love the bass, man. Check it out.
It is
it's good.
funky.
That's nice, mate. Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, yeah. This better bloody
Couple of
win.
bongos in there.
A little bit of Doobie Brothers. Jase, if you like bass, then you want this.
Turn up the bass,
Turn up the bass, Jase.
And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
Good boy.
That is a bit of Skrillex there. Make It Bundum.
Are we going from the top here, Pugson?
Yeah, just whatever. I don't discriminate.
Harrison, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, grouse.
Good on you, mate. What's your plans tonight?
Oh, making some homemade pizzas.
Oh, yeah, nice.
nice.
That sounds delicious.
What flavour do you go?
Oh, dog food beef.
Dog food beef. I like
Dog
that.
food beef.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
All right, Harrison, what are you running with, mate?
Oh, it's pretty tough, this one, boys, but I'm going to have to go 40 Jase.
Yeah, good on you. You
nice
massive
one,
backbone.
Jase. Well done
yeah,
there.
Thank you. Well, you've got a look on your face I don't like at the moment.
Brian, you mad bastard. How you going?
Going great, lads. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, good. Oh,
great.
Yeah,
I
good,
know where
man.
this is going.
Yeah, good.
Brian, surprise us, mate. Surprise us. Who you voting for?
Yeah, today is a Friday, so it is undoubtedly a doobie day.
Okay. Straight away.
Get on you, Brian, you massive backbone.
Oh, see you, Brian. I'll just say that the Pants Man's absolutely livid out there that you've won, Jace.
I'm
The
livid too.
notorious Pants
I
Man.
am stoked, and I'm going to be booging my ass.
You're gonna be what?
Boogieing my ass off.
Boogin'.
Because this is a tune.
It is a tune.
For the first time ever, I wanted Pugs to win.
Really?
I wanted to hear DJ Sammy Heaven, and I want to play a whole lot of like stings behind it. You know what I mean?
If they'd had a one, I would have gone out and done a steamer.
That sort of stuff. Here you go, Jase. Get amongst it, mate.
Well
Thanks,
done,
mate.
Jace. Congratulations.
Start booging, fella. Yucky boys.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Robber.
Oh, jeez.
Jace,
Fat bass, man.
such fat bass in the Doobie Brothers. Everyone
Hey.
says that.
Hey, and
What?
also,
What?
I believe I've overtaken Keyzie on the scorecard. And surely, Keyzie, this is a win without an asterisk.
So the score currently, Mogi or Mike Minogue is on 7 wins. I am on... Mogi's on 7, all right? Jase, you're on 6. Keyzie, you're on 5.
And Pugs
is on 2.
Pugs is on 2.
That's 2 out of 3, though. That's a pretty damn good hit rate.
Yeah.
So you have overtaken me. Well done.
Yeah.
But it was unfair. You got those 2 old codgers from your retirement villages to call up and vote for the Doobie Brothers.
I actually thought Brian was going to go full Yummy Boys, to be honest.
Brian, no way.
But, yeah, no, look, that's the vibe I'm looking for at the batch there, Keyzie. That kind of just you know. Just...
What's that?
No, I mean...
What the hell is that?
No, I got a bit of Nicorette stuck in my throat.
Oh, okay. It's just you're not chewing
just chilling out.
Yeah.
Having some food.
Yeah.
You know, a few coldies.
Yeah, I like it.
Throw the line out.
Get the rod out, play Twister.
Play a bit of Twister.
I'm down for that, Jase.
Because the stuff you guys was playing was too frantic for me.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Hey, speaking of having a great weekend, would you rather, another chance to get yourself in the draw for that coming up very soon. Get ready to call 0800 Hodaki when you hear that cue to call, and you could be going to the NRL Grand Final or Bathurst. Dream sporting weekend regardless.
Good stuff, mate.
Oh, is this Florence the Machine?
Sure is.
Oh.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki. Radio Hodaki.
Penrith have done it.
Would
Brace yourself.
you rather?
Bathurst 1000.
Yes, indeed. Would you rather the NRL Grand Final or Bathurst?
That's right. When we say Bathurst, we don't just mean, Bathurst. We mean fly over to Mount Panorama, spend 4 nights there, watch the entire thing, or have the weekend of your life over in Sydney at the NRL Grand Final with races on the Saturday and a pre-match cruise to the game on the Sunday.
How good. Hey, Sandy from Tauranga, how's life?
Pretty good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Sandy, what's your plans for the weekend?
Not a lot, but housework and lots of boring stuff around the house.
Sure, that's all good, though. That's all G.
Sandy, if you're from Tauranga and your name is Sandy, do you live at the Mount?
No, unfortunately, the Kaimai is opposite direction.
Oh, the Kaimai is beautiful.
It's beautiful there.
Looking out over Matamata there.
Nice.
Yeah, close. Yeah.
Great
all right,
spot.
Sandy, which would you rather?
It's been a hard decision, but I think we'd have to go with the NRL.
The Grand Final.
Okay.
Great selection there, Sandy.
Very good. We'll stay on the line. We'll chuck you over to Pugs in Studio B and he'll sort you out. Good luck, Sandy.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. G'day, Mikey Mad Bastard. How's life?
Good, thanks. It's all exciting to be on the radio.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Isn't it, though?
Mike, do you want to do any shout-outs while you're on, man?
Oh, yeah, huge shout out. All my brothers down in Chicha, Christchurch.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, mate, tell me, mate, what do you do for a crust?
Oh, I'm a salesman.
Backbone. And what's your plans this weekend, mate?
Oh, bit of rugby, bit of sport.
Yeah.
Got some DIY, some things to tick off.
Oh,
yeah, good stuff,
what
man.
a backbone, man.
That's a classic New Zealand sort of weekend, really, isn't it? A bit of DIY, a bit of rugger, that sort of stuff. All right, Mike, which would you rather?
Oh, so hard, but it's got to be the NRL.
Okay. NRL.
Up the wires.
Up the wires. Good stuff, Mike. You're in the draw there, mate.
Shot.
Good on you, man. Stay on the line and old Pugs in Studio B will look after you.
It's interesting, right? Because more people have chosen the NRL Grand Final, which means less chance of winning. You know what I mean? Because more people have chosen the NRL Grand Final, which means there's a greater pool of people in that one. Actually, no, that's incorrect. We just combine everyone together, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's move on then. Hey, coming up next, Johanna Cosgrove, who is a fantastic comedian and actor and featured in the TV show last night, Madam on TV3 with Mike Minogue, where Mike played a client of hers at a brothel. So she's coming in next to talk about that, Jase?
Beautiful.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, yes, indeed. Jihad there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. Got a very special guest in the studio with us today, Johanna Cosgrove.
Hello.
How are you going? Are you well?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me. It's lovely to be here.
It's an absolute pleasure. Have we ever worked together?
I don't think so. Have we?
Right.
Have you ever been on Dog Squad or Broken Wood Mysteries?
Dog Squad is not a drama series.
Oh,
in
sorry.
the sense, Johanna's an actor, for God's sake.
I'm a professional. Do you know what? I actually was riding at Shortland Street when they were filming Dog Squad in the car park, and it ruined our life because we didn't have anywhere to park.
Right, so they were filming Dog Squad
Yeah.
in the Shortland Street car park. Is it staged?
No, it's not staged.
Jase?
There was obviously some sort of drama, Johanna, in the Shortland Street and the Shortland Street thing going on there.
Righto,
I mean, the
okay.
people at Dog Squad don't just turn up, and
stage it
on a set and pretend like something's happening.
Right.
Do you watch Dog Squad, Johanna?
Do you know what? I've never seen it. I'm so sorry.
What the hell, man?
I know.
I don't feel like I want to talk to you anymore.
I'm
to be
sorry.
honest.
I'll leave. I'll get out.
No, that's fine.
Before you do, though, we've got to chat to you because last night on TV3, and it's available on 3 now, the third episode, I believe, of Madam.
Yes.
Brand new series just came out. Now, it's very exciting. 10 episodes are 20 minutes long. They're going to be dropping weekly on 3 now, so make sure you catch up. Episode 3 in particular saw you working alongside Mike Minogue, who's usually in that seat.
I know. I've completely replaced him. I've come for his gig.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing very well so far,
Thank you
actually.
so much. Thank you. I loved working with Mike.
Yeah?
Yeah, he doesn't wear clothes for pretty much the whole episode, so we got pretty up close and intimate.
Yeah, sure. Well, if it's any comfort to you, he doesn't do that in the studio either. He tends to be nude a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed this about
He's
Mike.
very body confident.
He is cut.
He's ripped, man.
Yeah, like
He's ripped.
Johanna, you don't have to tell me about it. I'm staring at him every day. You know what I'm saying?
You see these bulging muscles, and you're like, put it away.
I'm like, can I touch it?
Yeah.
You know, and it's
what do you mean it?
You know, all the pecs. It's like
pecs.
running your hand down corrugated iron.
Yeah.
But what we should probably specify as well, Madam, the new TV show, it is about a woman from America who came to New Zealand, realised that prostitution had been decriminalised here.
Yes.
She had a whole lot of debt. Her husband was a real piece of work.
Yeah.
So she started an ethical brothel.
An ethical brothel in Northland. Yeah.
And so this is based on a true story. You play one of the women in her...
brothel.
In her brothel.
I play one of the sex workers.
Yeah.
And Mike Minogue plays one of my clients.
Excellent.
And there is if you go to the Hodaki Big Show's Instagram right now, there is a scene of a very nervous Mike Minogue playing a client very well, might I say.
Yeah.
And he's saying, oh, did you not get the memo? Oh, okay, don't worry about it. He's looking for something bigger.
He had a really the character of his client, Eddie, is a sort of sleazy lawyer, and he had a very specific request.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it involved inserting...
Well, we can't give it away.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to give it away.
You don't want to give it away.
Watch it.
Yeah, you've got to go watch it.
Because, funnily enough, my wife started watching the show.
Did she like it?
Truthful answer, she really liked it.
That's amazing.
And the amazing thing about that, because she's an actor herself, or has been, she doesn't do it so much anymore.
You can't call her a has-been.
Once an actor, always an actor.
She can be quite brutal on New Zealand shows.
Well,
but she said she'd watched it and really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I do think that there's a thing with people, like so many people are like, I don't watch New Zealand TV, and I'm like, grow up. Stop being a snob. New Zealand, there's amazing New Zealand television, and also if you're not watching New Zealand television, supply and demand. We're not going to get more money to make better television.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, having said that, you're not watching Dog Squad, so it feels a bit like
but I love dogs in real life.
Yeah, she's living Dog Squad.
I'm living Dog Squad.
We'll take a break. We'll come back.
Oh, this is a tune. Joy Division.
Incredible tune. I love the song.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, yes, indeed. Joy Division there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. We have actor Johanna Cosgrove from the new show, Madam, but also, Johanna, you do a bit of stand-up comedy. Well, you do a lot of stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I also am a comedian and a writer.
Yes.
What are you writing on? What have you written on?
I was a storyline on Shortland Street for a year and a half.
Ugh.
Yeah, and I also I've written a poetry book. Oh. We don't need to talk about that.
Jase wrote a poetry book.
No, you're joking.
There's nothing
Are you
wrong
a poet?
Don't
get us started.
You know, I don't like to sort of strum my own strings here, but I'm a poet.
Are you?
Yes.
I'd love to read some.
Do you know that I used to be a stand-up comedian as well?
I can tell.
Yeah.
You guys
You've never heard of Sugar and Spice?
I have heard of Sugar and Spice.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Sugar
There
and
we
Spice,
go.
yeah.
So you're also, Johanna, you're an actor, a comedian, writer, poetry. You are Jason Hoyt.
Do you have a podcast? Because I do as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. I've got about 3 podcasts.
I only have 1.
All right. Well,
you should up those.
I need a couple more.
Yeah. It's quantity, not quality with
exactly,
Jase.
You know you've made it when you've got like 8 podcasts.
Yeah,
no,
that's
actually,
true.
you know you've made it when you get a spread in Women's Weekly.
That do you know what? We actually do have a Spread in Women's Day.
Oh, wow.
Coming out.
That's just as
for
good.
Madam. For Madam.
That is good. And that is the reason Johanna is in the studio. Madam TV show. It's on TV3 every single Thursday, is it? On terrestrial?
Yeah.
At 8:30?
8:30.
8:30 if you want to watch it on the actual tally. However, they're all available now on 3 Now, and Mike Minogue features in episode 3, so definitely go and watch that episode.
Yes, well, watch the whole show, for God's sake, not just because of Mike. But how are you watching yourself?
Look, because you have to go in and do a thing called ADR, which is additional dialogue recording. So when you, in case you don't know what ADR is, people listening,
they won't.
They won't. You go in and you see, and you kind of have to lip sync to yourself. It basically is because they haven't recorded the sound properly,
or someone's ripped out a fart in the middle of your scene, and they can't quite hear what you've said.
Or someone's, the car's backfired and they've completely cut your lunch. So you're sitting there, and then I think it was that point when I first watched myself, I was like, and I felt sick. But now, fine.
Yeah.
You get over it.
You get over it. Yeah.
It's like us with radio. When I first started out and even because I used to work in a sports TV show, which is very different. But the first time I watched myself on TV, I was like, I hate it. Everyone's going to hate it.
Yeah, you're like, that is a hideous monster I see before me.
But eventually you stop caring because people don't hate it.
Because the first time I watched myself, I went, God, he's hot.
Well, I will say there were some scenes in Madam where I was like, absolutely stunning. I was like, I look unbelievably good. The costumes are amazing. Sammy Salsa did the costumes, and I'm obsessed with them.
If you love the costumes, you get to keep some of them?
I actually, do you know what, brought some of my own stuff.
How good.
Which made it, I have these I do my last stand-up show I did in thigh-high boots, and they're my character boots for Madam as well.
Right.
Good old thigh-high boots.
Yeah, we love a thigh-high 8-inch platform
man.
for a couple of gags at the Classic.
Yes, lovely. Well, Johanna, all the best with the show. As I say, my wife loved it, and I always trust her judgment.
Thank you.
So make sure you get out and see it, New Zealand. Say it again, Keyzie.
Madam.
And
3now.co.nz. The first 3 episodes are there.
Also, there's some really famous people in it. So
actually, that's a good point. I will tell you who those famous people are right now. Academy Award nominee Rachel Griffiths.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Rima Tiwiata.
Tiwiata.
Yes. She's great, Rima.
She's a cultural icon, legend, New Zealand sweetheart.
Martin Henderson and Robbie Magasiva.
And Danielle Cormack.
Danielle Cormack and Johanna Cosgrove, who's been fantastic today.
Thank you so much
Thanks
for having me. You guys are angels.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
June.
The transplants there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Friday evening. Getting excited, Keyzie?
I am excited, Jase. 1 hour to go until we're in the car heading to your family badge.
Yeah, we're just looking at the traffic, actually.
It's not good, but hopefully by the time 7 rolls around.
Yeah, well, exactly. And it's school holidays as well, so, you know, that's my view of it. Hey, now, what's for tea, New Zealand, with Keyzie?
Yeah.
Yellow Wheeze.
No, just save it. Just do it.
Fun account. Porn, fun account. Thick crust.
Text Text through right now on 3483 what you are having for dinner. It is a Friday, so make it exciting. We'll read out some of those after 6. You could win a $50 night and day voucher. 3483, get stuck in.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Friday's going along very nicely. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. Still a mogie down.
One mogie down, The Big Show.
There was a sad story today, actually, because as we've been blathering on about relentlessly, we're off to the batch tonight, my family batch, and Mogie turned up for work today, but then kind of fell apart again and went, ugh.
Yeah, he showed up. The boss, Todd, who was keen to have him in because we had that interview with Johanna Cosgrove earlier, and he just said, nah, go home. You look terrible. You sound terrible. You've got no energy. And he said, I guess I'm out for the batch as well. So it's just me, you, and Pugs.
Yeah, man. So that's a bastard. But hopefully the full crew back on Monday.
Definitely.
We'll see how we go.
Back in time for the podcast outro.
Yeah, well, we're going to be doing a podcast outro while we're at the batch. But it's a podcast that we do outside of the radio show. And today it sounded a bit like this.
And the sun was streaming in. And I just with it. And I was just like, oh, this is nice, isn't it? And then sort of like for a bit.
Oh, okay.
And I was full of and I just lay there like, ugh. And then she's like, "You're gonna get?" I was like, "I'll do it quick. I'm pretty good at." And then I forgot. That is not. That is not what I said. That sounded filthy. That sounded so filthy. With
I've got to be
beeps.
honest with you. I think my one yesterday sounded more filthy.
Like,
because I was getting into it too.
Pugs is.
Can you play that again, Keyzie?
Oh, really? Okay, fine. And the sun was streaming in, and I just to her there, and I was just like, "Oh, this is nice, isn't it?" And then sort of like for a bit.
Oh, okay.
And I was full of, and I just lay there like, ugh. And then she's like, "You're gonna get?" I was like, "I'll do it quick. I'm pretty good at." And then I forgot.
It's I'll do it quick bit that I like.
No, it's me lying there being full of something starting with S is my favourite part. And the funniest thing is, if you listen to the podcast outro, it was in no way dirty, but Pugs has found a way to make it sound absolutely disgusting. If you do want to listen, search Hodaki Big Show. Wherever you get your podcast from, comes out every night at 7:30, along with a highlights package of the show.
Hey, coming up, what's for tea New Zealand? So text us 3483. Tell us what you're having for tea this Friday evening. Let's get back into the tune.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show, but right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie.
Yellowies, thick crust, monkey porn, fun account.
Pugs.
Well done, Pugs.
Hey, man. Thank you.
Pugs is in here. Mogi's off sick. We're going to the Batch tonight. What's the food plan, Jase? You said you'd got, before we get into what's for tea and what the nation's having.
Sure.
What are we having this weekend? Because you've already been shopping.
Okay. Tonight, dunno.
Okay, so we'll just get something on the way, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm thinking bacon and eggs.
Is this breakfast or lunch or dinner?
Well, it depends what time you guys get up.
I reckon like 8.
What?
Oh,
you see, I'm up by 7.
Oh,
what are you thinking, Pugs?
But listen,
is it supposed to be a relaxing weekend? What the hell are we doing?
Okay, now
I'm
listen.
up at 8 during the week.
Oh, look,
fellas.
we've got a massive snag already happening. I'll be up at 6:37. Keyzie will be 8, and Pugside will be 11:12.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so brekkie,
bacon and eggs.
Okay,
avocado.
Oh,
so you
lovely
sourdough.
Beautiful, man.
Yum. Okay, so you're on breakfast. I'll do morning tea.
Okay.
So I'm thinking like some savouries and some little saucy rolls. I'll get that from the supermarket.
That sounds lovely, man.
Pugs, do you want to do lunch? Or do we just have some cheese board?
I was thinking maybe afternoon tea I could do.
Well, you do afternoon tea, Jase.
Well,
maybe some samosas.
Well, it depends when you want to do the cheese board.
Well, that's an early evening.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you going to do for lunch then, Pugs?
Well, hang on.
I'm doing
he's
afternoon.
doing afternoon tea.
I don't want to do lunch.
So for him to do 2 in a row, that's pretty unfair. Why don't you do lunch, Jase?
Okay.
Because you've had a break.
Cheese board.
Well, hang on, no, because
Well,
that's
the
early
cheese boards
evening.
for later in the day, maybe pre-All Blacks game.
Hang on, have you got two cheese boards?
I'm thinking pre-All Blacks game, chips and dip.
Ah, that's not a bad shout, actually.
Yeah, and the cheese board is quite significant. So it will...
Maybe that for lunch with some bread. We could be like a ploughman's.
Sure,
Now,
it could be.
now, you're saying the cheese board's quite large. At what point does it become a charcuterie board?
Well, and also I just want to make the point too, I bought a baguette.
I'm bringing one.
Oh, Pugs, you're bringing one. Well, I'll get my own one then because we can't.
Yeah, if you could bring your one, that'd be good.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is there'll be no shortage of cheese.
Okay, so hang on. So cheese board. So afternoon tea, samosas, Pugs is making. Then the cheese board.
Well, I'm not making them.
Oh, okay. You're going to pick them up. What, I hate them.
Yes.
Cheese board. Dinner then, because you said pre-rugby chips. The rugby's at 7.
Dinner is chicken marbella.
What time? Oh, what's
I
that?
haven't even heard of that.
That's like sort of a chook with olives and all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Do you like olives, Keyzie?
I hate them, but that's all good.
Do you seriously?
Really?
Yeah, no, I do, but it's one of those things where I'm weaning myself onto them, so that's good. Jase, I
there's
love
olives. And you do?
Yeah, I do. I'm joking.
And
No, you're
then
not. I hate olives so much.
do you really?
No, Jase. Okay, so you're doing. Okay, so we have chips. We have
by
chips
the way,
before what time's dinner? Because the rugby's at 7.
The chicken marbella.
Yeah.
Also smashed potatoes.
Yum.
And a couscous salad.
Oh,
Yum.
Jase,
It sounds great.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
is that-
so excited.
Is that dinner or is that supper?
That's dinner.
Okay, what
Who's
about
doing
supper?
supper?
Well, I can do supper because I've only done morning tea.
What are we going to have for supper?
Well, what I might do for supper is reheat some of the leftover savouries and saucy rolls.
And we've got cheese.
Might have some samosas left to reheat.
Should we go to the text machine and see? Or
Oh, we don't have time at the moment, Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
T-Rex there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show, but right now it's time for...
Sorry.
What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue. Nice work, Pugs. Nice work, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Now,
that.
fellas,
Oh, yeah,
Since
Pugs is here, by the way.
yeah, Pugs has
Hello.
come back into the studio with us because I needed to clarify a few things because you guys had massive tantrums knowing that there wasn't internet there.
Well, hang on. So
At the
this
batch.
is what we didn't figure out. I was picturing us having to watch because the All Blacks are playing tomorrow night.
Yes.
Yeah.
I brought my laptop so that we could stream it because I thought there was no TV.
We've got TV. We've got Sky.
So you got Sky on the decoder.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, listen, but we don't have movies, but we've got sport.
We don't need
But we don't
movies.
need movies.
Nah.
Oh, we've got Rialto.
We're making movies, am I right?
Yeah, well, there's something I wanted to bring up in terms of movies. Just wondering if you fellas...
You want to film a short film?
no, just...
Eyes to the front, Jase.
Maybe us all...
Jeepers creepers. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
I did
mate?
see that.
Maybe us, watch a movie together. Some of the old classics in the back of my wardrobe there.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a DVD player, you see.
Ah.
Yeah.
A movie
and-
I've never seen.
Yeah.
I've never seen The Godfather.
Oh, no.
That's a classic,
It-
right?
It is a
It's-
classic. Yeah, and you're a big film guy, Joe, so you
Yeah,
should
I'm
show us
keen.
something that,
Yeah.
can culture us a little bit. Like,
Have you got
take
that?
us through your best
I've
performances.
got The Godfather.
I haven't seen that one.
I just wanted to sort of... I should have probably waited till I got there and, had a few beersies and relaxed and
What
stuff.
do you... I don't want to watch
Well,
The Godfather.
Yeah, maybe not the God. What about like
Look, what I'm trying to say, fellas, is... are you okay if we watch a blue movie together?
What's a blue movie? Like the Smurfs.
Pugs, can you tell?
You want to watch the Smurfs?
Wait, why am I telling her? I don't.
Well,
What the hell is blue?
what the hell's a blue movie?
Can you
Jase?
tell? Can you tell Keyzie what a blue movie is?
Well, I
please?
don't know. It sounds like
A porno.
Maybe.
Oh, porno.
You
A
guys,
skin flick.
yeah, skin flick.
A nudie movie.
You guys, would you guys be all G with that?
Sure, it depends which one. What are you thinking?
Um,
What about I got Backside to the Future?
I was just trying to. What's that one called?
Huh?
The show.
Oh, we've got a DVD right here.
Yes,
Remember my gift to
the
you,
Da
Jase?
Vinci Chode.
Oh,
The
Da Vinci
extra
Show.
wide edition. I
Yes.
got you that for your birthday last year. I never actually saw it.
And it is extra wide.
I haven't
The
seen the, end of it.
DVD or. Huh?
No, it's an extra widescreen.
Ah.
So we've got the DVD there of the Da Vinci Chode. Would you fellas, you'd be comfortable watching that with old Woody J and
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
I mean, I've seen it a lot.
Well,
you're bringing your connies, right?
yeah.
It's weird, though, because it's got that guy who self-flagellates in it. And it's pretty full on.
Yeah, that gets me going, that scene.
You're not talking about what it says there, Tom Wanks.
No, it's another guy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to...
Okay.
I didn't know how to broach it, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
we can
I
watch
think
that.
you've done it in a really healthy and respectful
Yeah,
way,
thanks,
Jase.
man.
And we didn't
Cool.
beat around the bush either, which was good. What did you watch last night on telly, Jase?
Oh,
Actually, we don't have time. There's a tune, though.
This is a
Jet. She's a genius.
actually,
What?
I was a bit worried with Mogi coming that I couldn't play my playlist in the car, so I'll be able to now because he would have decimated it. He would have hated it.
Well, it's all yummy boys all weekend, baby.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Primal Scream there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon. You know, Keyzie, it's an absolute bastard that Mogi, who did turn up for the show today but then felt like crap again, so went home.
Well, he was sent home.
Yeah, well, he was sent home. He was going to come with us to the batch, obviously. If I had known that was going to happen, I would have driven my motorbike in.
Oh, have you got a motorbike?
Yeah, because usually if I go to the Batch by myself, I just ride the motorbike out there, and you guys are going to be taking your little truckie, aren't you?
Nah, no, we're taking my car now. Me and Pugs have decided, just to make it easier, we're going to take my car and hire a trailer.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah, so that's with the podcast equipment, and the Connies will be on the trailer. We'll be in my car. Do you want Pugs to go with you?
I don't mind either way.
Because he's going to have to decide who he wants to go with, out of you or me.
Sure.
Although, I'm just assuming here and guessing he's going to choose me, so that's what we'll be doing.
Yeah.
But just on the motorbike, what kind of motorbike have you got? Because obviously,
Harley.
You got a Harley.
Yeah. Just kind of suits my character, Keyzie, you know what I mean?
Is it like a chopper or a bobber, or what is it?
A chopper.
Oh, you got a chopper.
Yeah.
Has it got the ape hanger handlebars?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, it's
the works.
Wow.
How are you going on your? Because you were talking about it yesterday. How's the search going?
Yeah, well, for those that weren't listening yesterday, I've decided I want to get a motorbike.
A sensible one.
No, it's not. What? No,
and only drive it and ride it in
50K areas. No, this is what I said to my wife to get it across the line, right?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because what I want is a vintage motorbike from the 70s. I want an old Honda because I grew up riding Hondas. Used to do motocross, so I know how to ride a bike. And I want an old Honda because of all the vintage bikes, which are the cheapest to register and insure, Hondas and old Suzukis and stuff are the most reliable of very unreliable old bikes.
I'll tell you what I'll do, man, because I've got a lot of mates, obviously, who have motorbikes.
Oh, you like who?
Well, pretty much all my friends. Well, I used to be part of a gang, as you know.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So
you're going to try to hook me up with one?
Yeah, I could have a little ask around for you.
Well, I've sort of found...
And before you buy one, just pass it by me so I can have a look at it.
Oh, yeah?
Just so I can, check out it's got everything that it needs and it's not going to, do you over as such.
Yeah, okay, I'll definitely do that, Jase. I was speaking to my wife.
My wife!
Because I updated her. I said, we were talking about me getting a motorbike on the show yesterday. She said, oh, God, and let me guess, everyone wants you to get one. And I was like, yeah. And then we basically had a bit of a chat about it. I was like, I'm serious. I want to get a motorbike. I'm going to book myself in to go get my motorbike license because you have to start the process, having your learners, etc. for a while.
Sure.
And she's like, how much is it going to cost? And I was like, originally I said, because I had no idea. I was like, I don't know, less than 10 grand. I've found a bike that I like. It's $6,000, right? And I said, how about the 6 grand? And then she said, fine, but you've got to sell your truckie.
Ooh.
And I was like, no. That's not fair. No, I can have both.
Yeah, but you'd still be, if you sold your truckie, you'd still be 5K short.
That is not true. So that's where I'm at anyway. So I'm working towards having a sick motorbike, and I'll keep you updated, all right, Jase?
Thanks, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Friday show done and dusted, and indeed dusted for the week. It's been quite a week, really, hasn't it, Keyzie?
It has been. It's been a week of us crossing our fingers that Mogi will be back.
Yes.
And then him just getting, well, to be honest, progressively worse.
Yeah.
Like, he sounded really hopeful early in the week that he'd be back.
Yes.
And we literally saw him before the show today, and he was a shell of a human and got sent home. So,
yeah.
Monday, certainly.
Hopefully.
Yeah. What are you doing tonight, Jase?
Well, as you know, mate, I'm off to the Batch. Excited, Keyzie?
I am excited to go to the Batch. Pugsan is too. He couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah, what he was saying that he had the same sort of sleep that he used to get before school camp.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that's because he's terrified or excited.
I have a terrible memory of school camp. I don't know if I've told you this. I was in charge of bringing the tent for our group of 4. And we hiked into the bush. It was a 5-hour hike, and we got there, and I unpacked it, and it was a stretcher. A camp stretcher.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No, listen, we're going to obviously check out our Instagram over the weekend because obviously we'll be posting heaps of stuff of all the stuff we're getting up to. But mostly we're just going to chill out, bit of poker, bit of rugby, bit of walking, bit of fishing.
Bit of charcuterie.
A bit of eating.
Bit of snuggling.
Bit of drinking, all that sort of jazz.
Bit of twister.
But it's been a pleasure bringing you the show this week. Hopefully, team, fingers crossed, the entire team back on starting Monday. Until then, you have a great weekend and we'll see you later.
See ya.